Hey guys, welcome back to another video at Jensen's Reptiles. So today we have some exciting news. This little monkey is getting an upgrade. So this is Luna's current enclosure. It is a 2-foot Viv Exotic. She outgrew it ages ago, but you guys know what life is like. Time gets in the way, money gets in the way, all sorts of things. But finally, a new enclosure has arrived. It is 4 foot. It's twice the length of this. It's deeper, it's taller, and we are about to do some fun things with it. It's pretty late here at the moment. I just got home from work, so I've got a fair bit to do. So I might not film all of it. I'll probably just crack on and show you the finished job. But yeah, just a before shot of her little digs at the moment. And my little mini Viper geckos will be going in here when Luna moves out. So what I'm going to do first is get it ready for them, move them in, and probably give you an update on that in another video. So keep your eyes peeled. So it's day 2. I was working until God knows what time last night, trying to get everything sorted. Didn't actually manage to get everything finished, but this is the point I'm at currently. I've got all my lighting in and basking spots in place, a couple of plants in, and Luna's old hide is here, which she's in currently, I think. Yeah, she should come out and say hello. Hello, Luna. So I've put that in for her at the moment, and I'm slowly going to phase out this hide unless she's particularly attached to it, in which case I'll make room for it to stay. I'm about to put in a ledge here. There was this cool bit of foam at my local pet shop. It was the most horrendous colour, but we've coated it in silicone and substrate, and it looks pretty cool now. So I'm going to put it up here so she's got something to climb up onto over on the cooler end, and she'll also have a little hide underneath it as well. So that's where we're at the moment. So this is day 2. It's probably going to be finished tomorrow. I have some grasses arriving tomorrow which will give a bit of height around here and over here, so it's not so barren, because currently it's looking alright, it's just a little bit bare. And Luna's not shy, but I'd like for her to feel really secure. So if there is ever a loud noise or anything that scares her and she's kind of out and about, she's always got something to hide behind no matter where she is. Because I've had a couple of times where I've turned the drill on or something noisy and she's freaked out, and in her smaller enclosure she really only had to run a couple of steps to get to a hide, but in here you can see the space between spots is a bit longer, so I just want to make sure that everything is covered and she's got loads of hiding spots. So that's what I'm going to get done tomorrow when the plants arrived, and I'll show you them. But I'm going to get that ledge in now. I'll probably show you that straight away, just because I'm really excited and I can't wait until tomorrow. Right, so just before I put it in, this is the ledge. You can see it's all covered in substrate, but here's what it looked like before, and it is just so ugly. It's just foam. It's super light, which is awesome for this vivarium because it's actually on top of my my boa's enclosure, so I do want to keep it on the lighter side if possible. Those are some plants for my Viper Gecko enclosure, which I'll be doing towards the end of the week. I don't want to freak them out too much at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of how it looked before, and it's not too bad, to be honest. It's not too horrific, just it didn't match anything that I already had. So yeah, covered it in silicone, dipped it in some substrate that I use for Luna anyway, and that's that. Left it overnight to dry out, get rid of that silicone smell, and now I'm going to hot glue it into the enclosure and use some excavated clay to support it underneath and around the edges, maybe create a little ramp or something for Luna to climb up onto it. So I'll do that now and I will show you when it's done. Cool, so the ledge is secured in. I've hot glued it onto the side and the back, and I've wedged a lot of substrate underneath, but as you can see there's a nice little crevice down there, which leopard geckos love crevices, so hopefully Luna will actually really enjoy that space down there. The substrate is nice and soft, so she can burrow down into it and have a little snooze. She can also climb up on top of there. It's not a huge amount of height, but it gives her a bit of interest and something to go climb on. She loves a good climb, so that'll be fun. So yeah, that's it for today, and I will update tomorrow, really, because that's when all the grasses will arrive and this place will most likely be finished, which I'm super excited for. And then as soon as that's done, I'll be starting on the Viper Gecko enclosure, basically doing a miniature version of this. But yeah, so here's the progress on day 2. It is coming along nicely. It is day 3 and I'm done. So this is kind of the finished project for now. Obviously the plants will take a bit of time to grow in and have it look a bit less uniform. But for now this is what we got. So the ledge is all adhered in here. There's a little slope up to it and Luna can get underneath. I've put the grasses in, one there and one at the front here. These should grow out and fill up a bit more space. I'm hoping that this one kind of comes out to here, covers the vent a little bit and just gets a bit more height on it. But yeah, so Luna's been in here since kind of day 1 actually. She's been in here whilst I've been doing all of the extra little bits and planting plants, and she's been very curious. She's currently in her hide, but I'm going to see if she'll come out in a moment and have a little explore around so you can see her as well. But yeah, that is the final thing for now. I'm really happy. The temperatures are spot on. I've got a brilliant gradient. The UV light is all installed and it's giving a nice general light to the enclosure, which is awesome. Luna's got no issues with the light, so she's out basking quite a bit, which is really cool. But yeah, if you've got any questions about anything, let me know in the comments and I will answer them as soon as I can, like always. And yeah, let me know what you think. And I'll try to get some clips of Luna now, so hopefully she'll come out for me. So Luna has decided not to come out because she wants to be really helpful today. So she's in her hide at the back there. So instead I'll get a video of her another time when she's out and about, and I will show you the Viper Gecko enclosure instead because I have just finished that. So here is the new Viper Gecko enclosure. I thought I would just show you on the end of this video rather than keep you waiting. It's pretty much the same as Luna's, just obviously smaller. In fact, it's her old enclosure. It's just had a little bit of a revamp. It's been live planted and it's a little bit purpose made for these guys over here. So that's Shenzi hanging off the side of the egg there, and Banzai is hiding behind the plant on the left. So I'll just show you Shenzi quickly. There she is. Viper geckos are really tiny, so actually it takes a moment for my camera to pick up on them. But they're getting accustomed to the new enclosure. They've got a few hiding spots, they've got a tunnel down there, the eggs that they had in their previous enclosure, the skull, which Banzai in particular likes to hide in, and then lots of spots behind the plants, behind the grasses, things like that. So they should be nice and happy, especially when these plants grow in a bit. It'll be nice and nice for them. They have lots of places to hide and lots to explore. So that's the enclosure. And if you have any questions about it, do post them in the comments below. I usually get back to those comments within 24 hours, so quite often even faster. So if you do have, as I said, any questions, just shout and I will answer them best I can.